Hi guys, I think I'll do more videos like this where I just share my thoughts, okay? Sometimes I think we overthink too much and like with all the social media and I don't know, with just anything, any trauma, maybe any blockage, we tend to overthink about stuff. We don't really let ourselves create and let that inner beautiful just self come out, just authentic, raw, that magnetic self, that you are not really being like somebody else or not worrying about if your creations are good, because sometimes that's what I do, that's what I notice. But like then I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter actually what I create. It's there. I've created something. That's an accomplishment. That's a big deal to create something. Like, how amazing is that? How amazing is that to create anything? It's like you create something from the ground up, create a composition, whatever you do, art, draw. I think when we think about life, when we like slow down, and oh my gosh, I have this beautiful body working for me, heart beats, the blood's pumping, it does all these functions. I have arms, I have legs, I can walk, I can run, I can do all these beautiful things, and sometimes I'm like just reminded. And guys, last week, like week and a half, I was like reminded of that because I had like cough and stuff and a little bit sore throat, and I was just like, oh my god, like I don't really appreciate that I can sleep without being disturbed by cough or anything. It's so peaceful, to be healthy. It's so peaceful to be healthy. I think with health, I'm so grateful for my health, that I'm healthy. And yeah, and if I'm not, then I do what I can to heal myself. But anyways, I think when we get too caught up in our head, we have to come back to the ground, to like ground ourselves and come back to core truths about us, about existence, about just our fears. Maybe like unpack what's happening in your head, write it down. Are these things true? Because like we creative people are very sensitive. We are empaths, we are very sensitive, that's what it is. And very often we just get caught up in stuff, or judge ourselves, or just something fear based something comes out, and then we might not even know what is it in our heads, but it might be blocking our creation. And then we maybe get frustrated because we can't create. But very often we have to unpack what's happening subconsciously, like what is really happening when we slow down. I had just thoughts of like making music every day, and why, because I feel unproductive when I don't make music, and I also feel like I want to make music, but sometimes I don't feel like it, but I make myself anyways, and then I make something and I'm not satisfied. But that's like kind of judgments. But I'm thinking with the way of social media and making a career out of it, you have to kind of make yourself do things. And I guess when you grow up, you kind of worry about things, like the normal stuff like money and just safety, and just like making a career that you want, right? And just not really pushing out, because I don't want to push out like poopy content. Like that's not what I want. Like I'm not satisfied when I put out some music that I'm not proud of, but what is that thought even, like somebody's gonna like it. But this is what I work on, like I think I am perfectionist, but it's just interesting to think about, because I remember I used to make music, when I didn't upload yet the music, okay? I was just like doing it because like when I wanted to, okay? When I felt like it. Yeah, and there was not a pressure to upload and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love to upload, you know, I love to create videos and stuff. Just sometimes, you know, maybe I don't want to do it every day, but something in my head is saying that I have to do it every day. Yeah, and anyways, we are like affected by many factors, like emotions, everything, you know, what's happening around us, and stuff like this. So creativity is very like, you know, constantly in the flow. And we are in the flow through life, through what's happening. Don't be hard on yourself. Keep creating, you know, keep creating what you love. That I think this is really important. Sometimes I forget, you know, like sometimes I'm just making something just to make something, but very often, you know, what I found with making music is that when that beat makes me feel like vibey, like I started dancing around and just jumping around, and I'm like, oh, that shit, yes, that's it. Then I know that beat is crazy, and I just know that when the beat makes me wanna just do more stuff, more like organic stuff on the track, like I don't know, yeah, I just get this beautiful feeling. But sometimes I don't, okay? I'm just very, sometimes I don't get that feeling. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know. I don't know if anybody experiences that. I don't know. In this world there might be, you know, a lot of pressure maybe for creative people, or yeah, just to create anything, you know, because like if you're a creative person, then, and that's your career, then you have to kind of work based upon that, your creativity, you know. And sometimes I think creativity is such a deep thing. You know, it's not, I mean, of course you can do it every day and stuff, but sometimes you do get like burnout maybe, which you just have to look for other things that will inspire you, and maybe other ways to make it happen. And what do you love, you know, just constantly going after what you love, and trusting the process. And yeah, that would be it actually for what I'm gonna say, except that universe loves everybody, okay? Like, you are universe, you are a fractal, you're part of the universe, you're a universe. Like, everything around you is this keyboard, me, everything, anything, like the plants, you know. Like, I talk to my plants, you know, I freaking talk to trees. I know, you know, everything hears me and hears my intention, and knows my vibration. And I think this world consists of mostly what we can't see. But I think a lot of people don't understand this because it cannot be proven, I think. I mean, I think there are some scientists like coming out with this or something, but you know, just felt with the heart is like it must be felt with the heart, because the mind is very, you know, like just mind, the logic. Yes, absolutely everything that you're creating, that you have in your life is based upon your belief system, which is so crazy, because we often, like, we have such power over our lives, like literally. Like, that's what I noticed with myself, like even repeating like affirmations like maybe over a week, oh my gosh, I make such changes within myself. Like, I know like deprogramming is deeper of like any trauma, okay, but like affirmations help with that, you know, help you kind of open up your heart and to receive and like open yourself up to the abundance of the universe. you start to attract great things, and everything is connected, and you will be always all right. You'll be always all right, and you're always guided to the best position, to your best, highest timeline of existence, where you want to be, where you know you're happy, you're fulfilled. And you know, as long as we listen to our intuition, we will be okay. I know sometimes it's weird and hard, because I get it, you know, I get it. But you know, to think about that, we're all here, and there's a lot of people, you know, I think we're so similar, to be honest. We're so similar. Everybody's similar. Like, we're similar. We are the same. And I'm telling you, you have the power to change your life. You have the power within you to change everything, to love yourself, to become happy again, to find your purpose, you can have whatever you want. Like, this is real. This is what I experienced myself over the years, when I woke up my consciousness, okay, when I became aware of the matrix, and become, yeah, I just became, you know, like spiritual, like, you know, just aware of that. But yeah, it's good to think about these things, because then you remind yourself of the true self, the core truth. And I think it's important, because it's just important to remind yourself of these things, because, like, you know, the matrix is like here, and like it's so easy to get caught up in the bullshit in the stuff that don't really matter or are untrue. And I understand, you know, but sometimes it's good to slow down and say how grateful, you know, you are for this life. The universe loves you so much, and everybody loves you, and this world is just a reflection of your vibrational frequency, and that you are the creator of your life, and you can do whatever you want. You have all the power. This world is a mirror. The situations we're in, they're a mirror of our, like, blockages, traumas, what we think about ourselves, and it's just good to be aware of that, because when we can, that's the first step to become aware of that, and then we can take action, take our power back. Yeah, okay, that's the end of this video. I might be talking too much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for another video. Thank you. Thank you.